Today we're going to be looking at business creativity for SMEs, and I'm being joined on the program by two gentlemen, both business development experts, Joel Osebo and Edward Esene. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Harriet.
It's a beautiful Friday morning. Don't forget the fact that it's December the 13th. It's a Friday the 13th.
December?
Yes, no, not the month, but it seems to have some sort of significance, the fact that it's Friday the 13th. But let's brighten up Friday the 13th, particularly since it's December. We're talking about business creativity for SMEs. Well, let's understand the term creativity, especially in a business context.
Edward?
Okay, good morning. It's good to be here. Creativity is just about, in the simplest of it, being able to create something, bring something new into the system. That's just it.
Whether in business or in any
way.
Okay. Now, does this have a place? Does creativity have a place in SME development? As for small, medium enterprises, which we know that is supposed to be like one of the drivers, that is the driver of the economy.
Yeah, it's key. It's very key. Creativity is very important, not just even for business, but in life. And okay, really coming to the business part of it, we will live in a knowledge-based economy, because there are basically two economies that we really assess. One is the industrial age, then the other one is the knowledge-based economy. Okay. In the knowledge-based economy, information thrives there. Information thrives, and when you look at the way technology has changed the way we do things, the way we do business, you now have to come to the reality that you just have to do something extra, adding it to the ordinary to stand out in business. Okay. So when you particularly talk about extraordinary, it's just doing ordinary thing and adding the little extras that gives you an edge.
So doing business in an extraordinary way.
In an extraordinary way.
So do we have such businesses like the small and medium enterprises that do business in an extraordinary way?
Okay, I'll pick on, yes, quickly. When you look at the wholesale and retail business in Nigeria, we have the culture and habit of whatever I want to buy, I must see it and I must exchange my money for it, then take it home. Over time, say till about even in the age of the internet, Nigerians, we were still really afraid to want to do things online. Because of creativity, I'm sure you know the two biggest name in the industry today. You just practically have to buy things online. Understanding the Nigerian market, they give you the peace of mind. Okay, don't worry, don't pay online even if you don't want to. When we get to your doorstep, you pay the money. That's business creativity. And it's something that was never really in existence. I mean, people want to go to the counter, you see what you want to buy, you exchange your money for it, you take it home, you have peace of mind. But right now, you can practically sit in your office. As you're sitting down here, you have your iPad here. You can pick a good online. And the next you see, yeah, and that's creativity in business.
No, so is creativity the same as being innovative?
They are almost the same thing. Okay. In the same school of thought. Innovation in itself is about something different. All right. A change. Do you understand? That's innovation. Something different. A change. So for me, why creativity and innovation is important for an SME, because again, there's this issue of we can never seem to get all of the resources. For a small business owner, you don't have all of the money, for instance. You want to look at your little marketing fund and see how can you use this. How can you be innovative about it? How can you be creative? You don't have a huge budget, for instance. Then again, aside funds, you have to talk about competition. Yeah. So all of that competition and lack of enough resources are some of the key drivers why SMEs have to be very, very creative.
Okay, so you already mentioned some of them, but could you still tell us some other drivers of creativity and innovation?
Part of that, again, we have problems. You see, if businesses don't have challenges, then we can't think. So when we have issues, then we have to start thinking. Like if you look at Edwards the Bonosis thinking art, there's a place where they say everybody come to the meeting with your thinking art on. So we've got a challenge. So we are talking about maybe in the big league, we call it a brainstorm group, the mastermind session, the think tank. But at the smaller level, because there's a challenge, because there's a problem, we have to start thinking.
When you see, sorry to cut you there, you see a lot of them seem to have the same problems across the board: infrastructure, finance,
human resources,
customer service. So, how in such a case, how will such a company come with their creative thinking cap on?
Okay, that's why you're actually in business. Businesses exist to solve problems, not just for the customers or for the client, but also for yourself. And practically, when you look at the word, say creativity or innovation, for me, I want to say innovation is sometimes not practically bringing anything new into existence. It might just be doing the old things in a different way.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's innovation, and that's a touch of creativity. And when you look at this school of thought, why creativity, why innovation in business? Whether you have infrastructure challenges, you have human resource, you have financial challenges, three things are key. One, how can I make my services or my things better? How can I make it cheaper? How can I make it faster? This is the underlying thought for creativity and innovation. So when you look at all of these big challenges, the next thing, what can I do at this point? Because you must understand that businesses have different levels where they are. So whatever level you find yourself as a small business, you have to, we say, think big, but act small. That's the creativity. That's the innovation. You look at the challenges you're facing at the moment, you take them in piecemeal, because one of the challenges we have, and which can stall your creative ability and innovative ability, is not to face the reality of your current situation.
But if you don't face the reality of your current situation, how do you solve your problems?
Now, this is my thought. You're going to solve your problem. You solve your problems more when you face the reality of your current situation. But when you begin to aspire in your thought, in your mind thought, according to law of attraction, you think big. I'll go back to that. You think big, but your current situation says, no, I want to make ₦1 billion. That's the truth. But my capacity can only help me make about ₦10 million now. The truth is, if you're trying to put in resources, you're trying to fat out yourself, you're going to stretch yourself, and you're not even going to meet your ₦10 million target. So what I'm trying to say is, look at your current situation where you are. Look at the resources you have in terms of human resources and financial resources. Then plan within that range, but you're not losing focus of where you want to get to.